All right, let me ask you something. How often do you think about the words you use every day? How often do you realize that the language you use is shaping your life, molding your experiences, and even defining your identity? Most people go through their day barely thinking about this. They go through their routines, speak the way they always have, and don't realize they're using words that are absolutely conditioning their entire life. But let me tell you something, if you want to change your life, if you want to make a real lasting shift, then it's time to get conscious about your language. It's time to start using words that drive you, inspire you, empower you, and move you to the life you deserve. Language is powerful. It's so powerful that entire civilizations have been shaped, wars have been started, and nations have been united just by words. Now, you may not be leading a country or commanding an army, but I guarantee you're fighting battles every single day. You're fighting for your happiness, your relationships, your health, your career, and the language you use in those battles is either lifting you up or tearing you down. Think about it. Have you ever caught yourself saying, I can't do this, I'm not smart enough, I don't have the resources, I don't have the energy? Every single time you use language like that, you're reinforcing a belief. You're telling your brain, hey, this is my reality in the brain. The brain's a very obedient servant. It hears that message and it gets to work making sure your life reflects that belief. So if you say, I can't, guess what? You're not going to be able to do it. If you say, I'm not enough, you'll start noticing all the ways you're not measuring up. The language becomes a prison, and every time you speak that way, you're putting another bar on the cage around your life. But let's flip that around for a second. What happens when you change your language? What happens when you start saying, I'm committed or I'm figuring it out? Suddenly there's movement, there's energy. The prison bars start to come down and a sense of possibility emerges. Do you feel the difference? I'll tell you something, our words are like magic spells, and the way we choose to use them can either build our world up or tear it down. Let's get into it deeper. When you wake up in the morning, what are you saying to yourself? Are you saying, oh, it's another Monday, or I hate my job? Or are you saying, today is a day where I get to step closer to my dreams? Your language will shape your focus, and your focus will shape your life. If you're constantly talking about problems, challenges, and obstacles, you're going to keep seeing those things everywhere you look. If your language is all about solutions, opportunities, and growth, then guess what? Those are the things you'll start noticing. The mind is an incredible instrument, and what you feed it with your language will determine what it gives back to you. Language doesn't just affect you, it affects everyone around you. Your partner, your kids, your team at work, they're all listening. They're all impacted by the way you talk about life, the way you talk about challenges, the way you talk about what's possible. If you're using language that says, this is hard, this is impossible, you're programming everyone around you to see the world that way. But if you're using language that's strong, empowering, and optimistic, you're setting a standard. You're creating a culture of possibility. You're showing people that there's a better way to look at life. And think about leaders you admire. Think about people who inspire you. Do you think they're going around talking about how tough life is or how things never work out? No. They're speaking in a way that brings out the best in others. They're using language that inspires, that uplifts, that challenges the status quo. And you can do the same in your life. You don't have to be a CEO, a president, or a motivational speaker. You can do this right now wherever you are. You don't need to wait until you feel powerful to start speaking powerfully. The words come first and the feeling will follow. I want you to start right now today. Catch yourself every time you're using limiting language. Every time you say, I can't change it to, I must, every time you say, it's hard, change it to, I'm getting stronger. Notice what happens in your body. Notice the shift in your energy. Language is the key to transforming not just how you feel, but what you're capable of achieving. So here's my challenge for you. For the next 30 days, I want you to be ruthlessly committed to your language. I want you to choose words that push you forward, that inspire you, that fill you with energy. I want you to become obsessed with finding the words that build you up and refusing to tolerate the words that tear you down. You do this, and I promise you, you're going to feel a shift. You're going to see opportunities where there used to be obstacles. You're going to feel alive where you used to feel tired. This is the power of language. This isn't just about talking differently. This is about taking control of the steering wheel of your life. This is about deciding that you're the one who's in charge, that you're not going to let old habits, old patterns, and old words keep you in a box. You're ready for something bigger. You're ready to step into your potential. And it all starts with the words you use. Remember, language is the key to everything. It's the key to your relationships, your career, your happiness, and your success. Use it wisely and it will open doors you didn't even know were there. Are you ready to speak a new reality into existence? Are you ready to use the power of language to shape everything around you? Then let's do this. Let's make it happen.